Howdy, it's Motu Joe, and we are live, and we've got Wave 7. These guys. I was lucky enough to find these guys in the wild, but that's not it. I found a few other things, and we're going to talk about those things. Quick little fun live video about what I found in the wild in these toy hunts. That's going to come up right after this. Wave 7 Origins found in the wild. And this again, found in the wild, like it's some crazy thing, but you never know the pattern. You never know the release pattern on when these things are coming out. As a matter of fact, never saw Wave 6 here locally. I don't have Wave 6 yet, but I got Wave 7, and I got them unpunched. Unpunched, baby! I went into Target, and they had a buzz off. That's Stratos. A buzz off. One. And I was like, hey, a guy, I was looking up and down the aisles, and a guy happened to come by. I was like, hey, do you by chance have a scanner? He's like, sure. And he scanned it, and I said, do you have any more of this particular SKU in back? And he took a look, and he's like, yeah, actually, there's quite a few in the back. Which ones are you looking for? I showed him on the back. I said, hey, I'm looking for these four. This T pattern. He's like, all right, sure, I'll go back. What's up, Jay? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Nelson, what's up, man? And fun stuff. The stuff I love finding in the wild. Now, he said that there was a lot in the back, and they were just clearing out the last couple things. There were 2 carts. He was just finishing up a cart and one other one that he had to take care of. And then they were doing like a reset. I don't know what they put out, but he was kind enough to go in back and grab right out of the box. So they never got put on the pegs. They were in excellent condition. Buzz off is fantastic. If you have not seen this yet, here's a little close up for you. I can take it out of the case if you want. These are the Mockmaster cases. Shameless plug, but they're awesome. Look at that. Look at that figure. Check this out. That's pretty wicked. Super stoked to find Buzz off. I know Mike Woods is all he needs to get his hand on. Now I like, keep the weird comments, but I like the quote unquote naked Stratos. I like this version. I liked it when they did it. It's actually right here, the classics version. You just can't see it just off camera. I like that version. I don't know. Now mine does have a teeny tiny little paint chip on his belt. It's hard to see. You can barely see it there. But that's okay. Still excellent. Oh, for the back, check out the card art. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah. Have you seen gamers? Have you seen the new CGI show on Netflix? It's actually getting good reviews from fans. Yes, I have. And maybe that's what we're going to talk about here. Some other things that I found, maybe. Raul, what's going on, man? Greetings from Yucatan, Mexico. How are you? Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in for a fun little, just a quick little reveal of what I found in the hunt. Not all this was today. The Origin 7s, Wave 7 was today. So here's Jitsu. Did find him today as well. Now, the nice thing is I did get 2 sets. Now, I did not get 2 sets for me. I'm not opening all of these up. I don't tend to do that. But my buddy Brock was looking for a set. So I was able to get him a set as well. And last but not least, the Sorceress. Probably want to go up on this a little bit, and I'll show you the back. Pablo, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Will you be able to get the whole wave? You'll be able to get the whole wave. Here, it's difficult for it to arrive. I have wave 1, 2. The rest I had to get through Amazon or eBay. Yeah, it is tough. I get it. We're fortunate here in the States to be able to have these things. And some of the international collectors, it's a challenge. I get it, man. There are certain things that are overseas that I wish was a little more available here, but it's nowhere near the same. It's very well lopsided this way. So I feel you. I understand. Stuart, what's up, man? Big Nate. Nice finds. Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Daniel, thanks for tuning in. You know what? Mountain Dew. I really should not be drinking as much of that as I have been lately, but I'll pull back. I pull back. I go up and down. I pull back, but it's okay. Also, no Smockmaster cases on Big Bag. Yes, Daniel, they are. Our 5.5-inch cases, our deluxe cases, our 3 3-inch quarter cases, our Motu deluxe cases, which are right behind me here. And since we're talking about other things, and since you're talking about cases, I am going to segue into that. If you notice, that is the Evil Lynn. Yes, Evil Lynn from the new CGI, as we're calling it, series. And if you notice, it's in a case. Now, there is a gap at the top, right? Take a look at the back. And it doesn't really bite on the sides, but it rests on them and it bites on the bottom. Now, check it out. This was not planned. I can be upfront about it. I'm not shy. The feet of the toy married up perfectly with the feet of the case. So, woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so there she is, Evil Lynn, and she does have like the powered up. If you haven't watched the series, she powers up. They share the power. Yes, I'm doing a little bit of a reveal. I'm not going to tell anything more than that. But she's got the weird, funky wings on her head, which my son and I were talking upstairs about how that seemed to be like a 90s thing in anime. And I remember Marvel versus Capcom in particular, they had the figure, the figures, and one of the girls, there was a girl figure that had the wings like that. And I don't know, but it's cool. I like it. I like the series a lot. It's a different take. But since we're talking about those, what else have we found? Yes, we have the regular version He-Man. And again, it's cool. I like this series. I'm digging it. I'm gearing up even more so for Revelation season 2 or second half of the season. I was just counting, right? Like it's like the 10 days away, less than that. It's 23rd, I think, is what the release is. I could be wrong. I got to double check. I've watched that thing, I don't know, half a dozen times. My wife, I said, you got to watch this. And she watched it. And to quote 2 words, oh, dang. When she saw He-Man just, her words, oh, dang. Oh, it was awesome. I was like, yes, yes. Oh, dang. It's freaking right. Okay. Easily distracted. So we found Trap Jaw in the wild as well. And I got more cases to put them in, but they're not in here at the moment. So we found Trap Jaw in the wild. This one's kind of unique. You actually do have to attach the claw of his hand. It's a one-time apparent assembly. It talks about it right here. And then his hand, the claw part is affixed. And yes, of course, we have Skeletor. I like this iteration of Skeletor. I think it's really cool. I like the way the hand is showing like that. I think again, the way that they're approaching this series different than they had with others. How do you not like it? I mean, I dig it. So, all right. So many have seen the He-Man, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, which I do not have Man-at-Arms yet. But this one has been surfacing too, along with Evil Lynn around the same time, is the Power of Grayskull. Did I say that right? I want to make sure. Powers of Grayskull. Trademark. He-Man. And it is translucent. So the translucent freaks out there, the Pixel Dans and the Justice Curries that like the translucent stuff, here it is. This guy is translucent. And they actually do a pretty good picture showing in the back of what it would look like backlit. And he's got like lines on him, and the lines on him are very reminiscent of Zodak from 2000X. They look very, very much like Zodak, but again, they also could look like the lines on the sword. Anyway, so that's what I got there, and we did find some more. Did you get the giant ones? Are cool. I did, but I don't have them yet. Hold on, I've missed a few comments here. Let me scroll back up. El Tendo, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the fans should give Revelations Part 2. Oh, the fans, I can't wait for that to happen. When that, I'm excited for, I don't want to call it eating crow, but there's going to be a lot of people that were in one camp and are going to switch. They're just going to, and then there's going to be little people that are just going to stay in this. I don't like it. Whatever. But did you get to see? I'll tend to ask, did I get the super giant one? So these are the what we call the 5.5 inch, okay. But they make another one that, if you know, this is the bottom of it, it's about this tall. Okay, so I think they're like 8 inch, maybe. They're a little bit beefier. I have seen the He-Man, and I did pick him up today, but I got him for my buddy Brock. Got the Wave 7 for me. The box was a little bit beat up, and he was planning on opening one. So I've only seen one He-Man in out in the hunt, but I know they're out there. I did order, because it was the same price online. I did order the deluxe version, like the battle armor with the red stuff. That's coming. But I did find this in store. I did find the power attack. I mean, whatever. It's the, what do they actually call it? Do they actually call it Panther? They do. They call it Panther. If you look at the bottom there, they call it Panther. So this is Panther. And I mean, it's got a monsterish, cattish type head, I guess. Whatever. That's cool. Whatever. I also got He-Man. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, this one is called Road Ripper, almost positive. Ground Ripper, that's right. Road Ripper was taken. They could not get it. So this is called the Ground Ripper. All right. And it's cool because you can see how He-Man's sword, it's different color sword, and it's a different color He-Man. So if you notice, this version He-Man has the orange shackles, and this one has the black shackles. Or gauntlets. I shouldn't call them shackles. Gauntlets. All right. So there are variants of the He-Man. There's already 3 variants of the He-Man now with this. There is also a Man-at-Arms on motorcycle. I don't have the Man-at-Arms on motorcycle, so I'm missing both Man-at-Arms. And I'm not sure, but I think there's even a big version of Man-at-Arms, which would mean that there's a big version of He-Man, a big version of Skeletor, and a big version of Man-at-Arms. And then there's the deluxe big version of He-Man. So I need to find the 3 big versions. I'll get them soon enough. But before I do that, I'm going to take one segue away from Motu for a second, because I did find one other thing that I know some of you will like. I know I talk a lot about He-Man, but this is pretty cool. This is very pop culture-ish. Very, very, very B film. But I love it. I had to get it. I saw it, and I pulled the trigger. I had to get the They Live figure. I mean, it's Roddy Piper for one, but that's cool. I'm going to wind up getting the 2-pack that has the 2 anchors in it. I'm just going to get it. I'm going to wind up having to. Fortunately, my local comic shop has a set. Tardy's Collector's Corner has it, so I'm going to go pick that up from him. I'm going to have to. All right. So what else have I found on the hunt? Well, there's been a lot. There's been more. There's more. But wait, there's more. There's always more. I found me the Skeletor ornaments, and I got 2 of them. You bumbling fool. I got 2. I got my 2 ornaments. One to keep in the collection, one to put up on the Christmas tree. I got them. I also got the He-Man because I can't find the other one. I know I could have swore I bought 2, but I had one that I'm going to put on the tree and one to keep. So got those, and they were at Walmart. They were $8 a piece, and they were, again, these are at Walmart. They're Hallmark, right? They're Hallmark ornaments. And I know people know this already, but for those that don't, these are available at Walmart. All right. And I believe those are exclusive to Walmart because I haven't seen any place else that's got those. So I'm going to switch gears again. Let's see here. Comments. That's awesome. Thanks, Dan. They Live action figures, my favorite one. NECA. I want the 2-pack. I know, Daniel. The 2-pack is freaking. You got it. I gotta get it. And Joe's out of Mountain Dew. I am almost out of Mountain Dew. I am almost out of Mountain Dew. It's crazy. We don't, and I say this, but my kids haven't drank soda much at all. This last 6 months or so, they've had like a can a day, maybe, and I'm only trying to have like 2 cans a day. But yeah, the Mountain Dew consumption has gone up, and I'm pulling back on it. My son is down with football. They unfortunately didn't. He's in JV, but they got pulled. Everyone got to go to playoffs and whatever, but they didn't quite make it. My daughter's finishing up band camp, but then we're all knuckling down, and I'm gonna put on beef it up again. I'm going beefcake, beefcake. I'm gonna start lifting again and try to get some muscle put back on the frame. My back seems to be okay. Hip seems to be okay. Shoulder is okay. So time to get back at it. So Mountain Dew. Okay, I am sorry. Believe it or not, I was watching that film today. Whoa, gamers, that is cool. I did I was thinking I'm gonna watch that tonight. I have some folding to do. I'm gonna be at Legion's Con with Retro Eggs Limited. This shirt's actually gonna be there as well. It's felt, it's fuzzy, flocked. I gotta do so. I'll put that on the background. Let's see a comment here. There's a Funko. I know, Altenda. I know there's an ornament as well from Funko, and I've heard it's at Walmart, but I haven't seen it at Walmart yet. And I know you can order it from their website. I don't have that one yet. Won't have that one at this point. I'm going to have to start getting my own Christmas tree for just the He-Man ornaments. There's a Grayskull ornament, a He-Man ornament, a Skeletor ornament. Now there's another He-Man, another Skeletor. Yeah, and another Skeletor that you just mentioned. So. Yes, Raul, thank you. Just talking about it. This is officially licensed Mythic Legions. It's their homage shirt to Mossman. This figure is out right now. People are just receiving them in stores, or receiving them from their pre-orders. And I was lucky enough to get one when I was at PowerCon because that's their early drop. It's their special figure homage to He-Man figure. So it's pretty cool. Nice. It was a They Live reference. Just checking. And what's up? Oh, thanks, Vince, for stopping in, dude. I checked. Appreciate it, man. All right, so there is one more thing. There's going to be one box I'm going to open, and it ties in with this and one other thing that we found in the hunt. Target coming through with the Revelation minis. Yep, so this is Mercenary Tila. And if you look at the back, there are four new figures. The Beast Man, try to get to focus a little bit better. Huh. What's going on? Focus here. Not focusing very well, is it right now? There it goes. So the Skelegod, the Whiplash, and the Fisto are the same from the last wave. But the other four, Faker, Metallic Faker, and Sorceress, those are new releases. And actually the display is different. So I'm going to try to have to get that display too. I found one, but it had just a few too many figures, and they weren't keen on letting me walk out with it. So I'm gonna have to try to get creative. All right. So here is the Faker, right? Yeah. So this is Faker. I gotta say, with the 6-inch figures, the 5.5 inch, or they're 7-inch, whatever, the multiverse figures, I like the Faker figure. When I first saw it, I thought it was pretty lame. I did. I thought it looked like Colossus. I thought that just looks like Colossus. And then I saw attention to detail, and I saw some of the paint app, and the bleeding, and sorry, I said the bleeding on the edges. But I just noticed something here, and I think others will notice it too. I am a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and when I look at the face of this, and I don't see it on this one, I see Frieza. I almost see Cooler. Look at that face. All right, so here's Faker. But when you get close, if it focuses on it, come on. Oh, it looks like Cooler. There it goes. Look at that. With the way that shape is on his head. I know many of you might not know what the reference is, but that to me looks like Frieza or his brother, his brother Cooler when he goes metallic Cooler in one of the movies. So anyway, And it actually says metallic faker, so that's even more ironic. All right. So then last but not least is the sorceress. So we have a mini of the sorceress. And that's the last of the toy hunt haul, but that's not the last of what was actually found. Wait. That's not the last of the video. That's the last of what I found in the wild. And to be clear, again, Brock was able to find the Powers of Grayskull He-Man and the Evil, and he found these down in the Kalamazoo area of Michigan. And then everything else I found here, either at a local Target or a local Walmart here in the area. But this item I did have to order, and the reason why I'm showing is because everything that we've been showing for the most part has been tied to the CGI. This I did wind up ordering. I did not find this online. I find this in stores. I bought this from Walmart. It was regular list price, and I think actually the one being free shipping or something. I can't remember, but it was a good enough deal where I was like, I don't got to hunt. I don't got to worry about it. Now, the cool part about this, and if you're not familiar with her, the Toy Huntress does toy videos as well. She's from the same area here in West Michigan, and she did a cool little video showing the toy being played with. And what I do like about this is that it's got a double feature to where if you look carefully, you can see that the one version shows He-Man basically getting bitten by the slime snake or the spirit snake, whatever, and Skeletor wins. The other version shows Skeletor it attacks. He goes after He-Man and he misses and he plops his head down, and by plopping the head down, the tail pops up and it throws Skeletor off his throne. So I thought it was a pretty cool play toy, and I dig it. I really haven't heard much negativity surrounding the line, and I'm excited for that to continue, and I really hope it does continue. Speaking of Revelations, which we talked about the figures a little bit ago, I can't wait to get the Savage He-Man and Orko 2-pack. I think that's going to be killer. And in a week or so, we're going to wind up seeing the second half, and I'm ecstatic. I will likely be in the middle of work when doing this, but when I'm up north at deer camp, which will also be taking place that weekend, I'm going to be watching because, yes, we have internet at deer camp, and I'm going to stream this. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. So if anyone has any other questions, has anything they want to see, let me know. You can always find me through Retro Eggs Limited. You can find me through Mockmasters. You can find me here. This is being streamed on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell. So that way when I go live, you guys get alerted to it. And if you like and you're having fun, go ahead and share the content because I try to go live. I don't do many recorded videos. I do some, but I like to do live. It's fun and get to interact and have conversation with people in real time. And if I make mistakes or hurt myself or do something stupid, it's real. It's just real. So, hey, what's up, Jason? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate everyone that comes in and says hi or comment. I try to catch them and say thanks for tuning. Found all three. Brian says found all three. Missing him for both first sets. One to open, one into box. So everyone can find him. I mean, everyone has a chance at finding the three, or finding all three of them. And Brian, I'm sorry. I'm assuming you're talking the large ones, the three different sizes of the large ones, but I could be wrong. Did you have any Mexican Los Amos figures in box? I do, but not what you're thinking of. Probably not the vintage ones. No vintage Los Amos in box. I do have some of the Super 7 ones, but I don't have all of them either. However, since you mentioned that, they do have a heck of a sale going on at Big Bad Toy Store for the Los Amos sets. I actually had them in my shopping cart, was thinking about pulling a trigger, but remembered I got to travel this weekend. I got some bills and expenses. I can't just buy anything and everything I want. So I pumped the brakes. I like 200's videos. It's cool that you're both in the same area. Yeah, actually, as soon as I found those set Wave 7, I'm friends with her husband. I send him a message. I'm friends with Rachel as well, but I have more conversation with Matt and sent him a note. Say, hey, because it's in their area. I work in the same town basically that they live in, and the Holland area is a suburb of Grand Rapids. It's on the lake shore. It's not even a suburb of Grand Rapids. I said that wrong. They would be so pissed at me. But we're all close. It's all 30 minutes apart from one another. Actually, even Justice Curry is 40 minutes away from us. The My Wife Is Going to Kill Me podcast is 25 minutes away from us. The Motu podcast is 25 minutes away from us. There's a ton of toy-related fun things all within an hour, let's just say, of Grand Rapids. And that's not even touching Detroit yet. So there's a lot here in West Michigan. A lot. Good stuff. What's up, Kevin? Thank you, man. It is all going well. It's all going well. So that's what we had. I'm going to wrap up a very, very, very quick. This is a quick overview. We had Revelation Minis. We found the latest wave of these. I think they're calling that wave 4, maybe wave 5. I'm unsure. We found He-Man and Skeletor. I actually found 2 Skeletors. These are Walmart's. These were found at Target. This was found at Walmart. This was found at Walmart just recently. Thank you to Mr. Brock Snyder. Also, we found Trap Jaw. We found all of them except for Man-at-Arms. We have everything from the wave except for Man-at-Arms at this point, and the Giants. So the 3 Giants and the 1 Deluxe, not yet, but they're coming. They're coming. We got these. We got the Snake. We got a whole bunch of fun stuff. And Wave 7, of course, that's the whole thing started off with. Wave 7. These bad boys are starting to hit the market, at least here in the Michigan area. And if you're into it, go hit your stores, go try to hunt them down and see if you can find them. And that's what I have for you guys. Tan Just Motu Joe, salud. Just watching Justin Chan. That's nice. That's cool, man. So if anybody has anything that you need, you can always reach out to me again. I'm going to sign off, though. It's Monday to start the week. There's a lot going on. Again, we will be set up at both Grand. I would say I mean Mock Masters is going to be set up. And Mock Masters is going to be set up both in New Jersey at Legions Con and in Grand Rapids at Grand Rapids Comic Con. Retro Eggs Limited will be set up at Legions Con in New Jersey. So it's a lot going on this weekend. 2 shows, fun stuff. So stay tuned. And thank you all. And we will catch up with you very, very soon. All right. Good to sign off. Bye-bye. It's 2 buttons. Almost missed.